We understand 3 DA members of Parliament, 3 DA MPs, well, they've been attacked. They were out on what is an oversight visit in the area of Philippi, down in the Western Cape. The names are there: Ian Cameron, many of you will know, Nicholas Godsell and Lisa Schikkerling were attacked. They were in the area looking at security concerns, policing, all part of their portfolios as members of Parliament out in Philippi.
Police say they expect to make more arrests following that arrest of an 18-year-old man in connection with the attempted robbery of 3 DA members of Parliament in Philippi outside Cape Town yesterday.
The attack on Parliament's Police Portfolio Committee chairperson Ian Cameron and his 2 colleagues Nicholas Godsell and Lisa Marie Schikkerling followed their oversight visit to the SAPS training centre in Philippi on Tuesday. Cameron and Godsell were both injured when their car came under attack by suspects using bricks.
On a routine oversight visit to the police training college in Philippi, 3 Democratic Alliance members of Parliament found themselves at the centre of a violent ambush. Ian Cameron, Lisa Schikkerling, and Nicholas Godsell were driving back from their visit when their vehicle was suddenly surrounded by unknown assailants. According to eyewitness reports, bricks were hurled at their car, shattering windows and turning a routine trip into a terrifying ordeal. Cameron described the attack as horrific, noting the moment the first brick came through the window and how his teeth were broken, blood staining his clothes as he looked to protect his colleagues. In that split second, Cameron acted. Drawing his licensed firearm, he fired in self-defense. He reported managing to hit one of the attackers, though he wasn't certain. The retaliation was immediate and fraught with danger, but it gave them the chance to escape to safety. Nick Godsell was hospitalized after sustaining a head injury, though not in critical condition. Cameron had minor injuries but was shaken by the violence. Ms. Schikkerling emerged physically unscathed, but the emotional impact was profound. These MPs, no different from any citizen, had faced raw violence in their own vehicle.
The scars that I have are almost nothing compared to my colleague Nicholas. He had a very bad knock on the head. We were basically attending a surprise oversight visit at the Philippi SAPS Trading Academy yesterday. And on our way out of there, we were on our way back to the airport to drop another colleague, MP Lisa Schikkerling. And we were driving, as we always do. I've been working in the area for about 5 years and never had anything happened, always, kind of aware of what's happening around me. And I was driving yesterday and suddenly Lisa just said to me, something doesn't feel right. She was sitting in the back of the vehicle and we, started looking around, kind of, anticipating something. And the next moment, the first shot, I'm calling it a shot, but a brick came through on my side that hit me in the face. I won't show you the graphic detail, but my teeth are broken, so I'm going to go visit some dentists later today. And while I was kind of trying to keep the guy out of the vehicle, he kept on coming back. I just heard the noise on the other side of the vehicle, and when I looked around, I saw that my colleague Nicholas was bleeding really badly and that they were trying to get in on his side. And the same on Lisa Schikkerling's side at the back, left side of the vehicle, and they just kept on coming, after which I realized that if we don't do something, then this can go really bad. So I did my best to act in self-defense with my firearm, and then we sped off to the closest secure location, from where we then started calling emergency services to try and get help. Obviously, especially Nicholas was losing blood. We thought actually it's much worse than what it is, but he got quite hurt. So I to be very honest, I don't quite know. At the beginning, I thought it's just a smash and grab, but after speaking to people there afterwards, I heard that the MO that's sometimes used is that they actually grab the keys from the ignition and then they either force you out or continue to attack you. I don't know what they would plan to do. Luckily, this little car that we were driving in didn't actually have keys in the ignition on that side, so it wouldn't have been easy to get to the keys. And they weren't able to grab anything of ours. Everything was secure. So I honestly don't know. Upon stopping and seeing just the amount of, if you look at the damage that you're showing on the vehicle, and so on, you would, it feels a little bit more than just a smash and grab. So if you look at the brick as well that they used, especially on Lisa Schikkeling at the back of the vehicle, I don't know if you've seen those big cement bricks, those big blocks. Yeah. It's basically half of one of those, but solid. It's really, really big. So praise the Lord that she doesn't have a more serious injury on her head. So I don't know. I know that the suspects themselves, I know that one of them that have been arrested, the discussion was around, committing a robbery. But I don't know who has said what yet. Hopefully later today we will hear.